My name is Waylon Palma, and I work for the Sioux County Sheriff's Office. Currently, I am the school resource officer for the Sheriff's Office. The way I like to refer to my job as a school resource officer is kind of a three-pronged approach. Number one, it's a law enforcement officer, as well as informal counselor and a teacher of law-related education.
We wanted to create a school resource officer position in our schools here because we felt with all of the school violence that was happening nationwide, it was important for us to try to get an officer in the school, not only for school violence, but also for the officer to provide a good relationship between law enforcement and kids within the school and the educators themselves.
We are lucky to have Waylon here, Deputy Palma. He and I get to work pretty closely together. We have gone into classrooms together to do the same kind of skills, talk about cyberbullying or what is bullying, what's the difference between being mean and bullying. We've talked about perceptions, how people look at things differently and how it's not right or wrong, but it's just different.
One of the positive things that has come up is the SRO program with Officer Palma. He does just a super job of bridging the gap between the education and law enforcement out there, that they are here for us, and that we can definitely talk to them if we need them.
Law enforcement, of course, is, safety and security. An informal counselor is just basically talking with students, basically meeting them where they're at. I found that with students, as long as you meet them where they're at, just take some time to listen and understand them, it goes a long way in their lives.
I like how he comes here. He teaches us a lot of life lessons about what we have to do. He comes into the class and gets a lot of presentations and slideshows.
I like to go and ask him questions because he understands us teenagers, so we can ask him anything and he'll tell us. I usually go to him for information about law enforcement because that's what I want to do when I get out of high school.
These programs work in a lot of different schools for a lot of different reasons, and I think the biggest reason that it's worked here, is because of the way the Deputy Palma handles himself and his ability to interact with kids and become part of the kids' lives.
Being a resource to students starts with gaining their trust and gaining their respect. And from there, you move towards building those relationships with those kids. Building these relationships in the school setting is essential in providing a safe educational environment. I always try to be out in the hallways during times when the kids are moving from class to class, or if there's some kids out and about, I always make sure to get out there and talk with them and just interact with them. Even in the beginning of the day, during bus time, I try to be outside at those schools where the buses are, not only at the beginning of the day, but at the end of the day.
He's funny and brave.
Nice, caring, and sometimes funny.
Fun, caring.
Responsible.
And then safe.
Loyal.
He's smart.
And supportive.
It's been very rewarding to work as a school resource officer and to get to meet these kids and to work with the schools on a weekly basis. In my opinion, the teachers, the educators, the principals, administrators in our schools in Sioux County are second to none. These people all are tremendous. They have a huge heart for kids, and that's everybody from administration to principals, cooks, custodians, bus drivers, everybody. They all have such a huge heart for kids, and it's very evident. If you just spend some time in these schools, you can just tell. So we're extremely lucky in Sioux County to have the educators that we do.